Hi, I'm Mikael, and together with Jennifer, we are All You Need Is Love. We opened our store in Barcelona in 2006 because we wanted to bring interesting quality yarns to the local knitters. Also, to offer them a nice place where you could touch the yarn, look for inspiration, ask for help, and enjoy it all in a friendly atmosphere.
Hola, I'm Jennifer, the other half of All You Need Is Love. When we first opened our store, we started having yarns made for us by other mills, like our Knitwise and our Purlwise. And we put off doing hand-dyed for a while because we just thought it was a little bit too much. But then we found a local mill that made our beautiful Murmur for us, which is our merino cashmere blend, and we couldn't resist anymore. So after starting with our Murmur, we started incorporating new yarn bases in. We did our Bouquet, which is our mohair silk blend, which I love. We have our sock yarn, which is one more row, and super squishy merino. And one of my very favorites is our Slub-a-Dub, which we incorporated last year, which is a neat slubby yarn with tons of texture. It catches the color in such a neat way. I love this one. And our brand new yarn, which we're hoping everyone's gonna love, is our Trace, which is a merino single. It's really light, it's got a lot of body. It's really cool. One of the questions a lot of people ask me is how do I come up with the names for the colors, which is always a kind of a fun story. I get my inspiration from lots of different places, sometimes from nature, like with the Rufus, which I named for a beautiful orange hummingbird. Sometimes it's just what I'm seeing around me, like the Portal, which was inspired by graffiti in our neighborhood. Templeton was actually named by our daughter. It's named after the rat from Charlotte's Web. Mango Lemonade is one of my favorite colors. And I've got Even Cowgirls, which is from Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, one of my favorite books. Nasu is the Japanese word for plum. Born This Beige is a little nod to Lady Gaga. And sometimes we even get colors like this, which was a fortunate mistake, but I haven't been able to repeat, so it's a unique color that we only have available at the store usually. Dyeing is usually a pretty precise process. Everything needs to be measured out to the gram, but sometimes I like to play around and just see what happens, and we get happy accidents. For me, dyeing has been a really interesting experience. It's part science, part artist. I love the precision of measuring out things, of writing down my recipes, of repeating, making something work out every single time you dye it. But I also love the part of seeing what happens when you add a color to another color and things appear in your dye pot, and it's just kind of like magic. I love the chemical part, when seeing how add more of this, take out some of that, and how the yarn reacts, how the water reacts, how the dye reacts. It's just a really fun experience. I've never really thought of myself as a very artistic person. I'm good at following instructions, I follow a recipe, I follow a pattern, and suddenly with dyeing, it was kind of this artistic explosion that I'd never had before. It was really something I discovered in myself. Well, we're going to miss seeing everyone in person this year. A big thank you to Barcelona Knits for organizing this wonderful online festival. And we hope to see everyone next year in Barcelona and have a big party and celebrate with lots of yarn.
Keep safe and happy knitting!